Missed that ceremony, the celebration of the International Yoga Day at the United Nations headquarters in New York during the state visit of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the United States. We have our guests as well who are with us on the broadcast. We're going to stay with these pictures. Dignitaries, the Prime Minister who's part of those celebrations at the United Nations headquarters. This is a day to celebrate our history, our culture and the science of yoga that has been celebrated for decades across the world, but not with the same fervor and spirit like we've seen in the last 9 years ever since. The 21st of June has been declared as the International Yoga Day. With us on the broadcast is Lovely Singh, who's a yoga expert. I also have Ray Locker, who's a senior journalist and author, joining us live from Washington, D.C. Ray, coming to you first. This was a message from India that the Prime Minister has reiterated. And this is a message that has often been reiterated on the global platform. The world is one family. And culturally, in terms of the traditions, the centuries-old traditions like yoga, this is a way of showing the world perhaps how you can strike the right balance.
Well, it's refreshing that we have a world leader bringing something other than the military or talk of war to the world stage. As a yoga practitioner myself, I'm happy to see this. I actually did not know that today was International Yoga Day.
Yeah.
And I think Prime Minister Modi is bringing a welcome message to the world stage.
Mm. Ray, I want to talk to you a bit more about, you said you're a yoga practitioner yourself. The people in the West, the Western world, has been receptive to yoga for a very long time. Various, yoga gurus from India, whether it was B.K. Iyengar, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and various others have taken this knowledge and science to different parts of the world, including America. How importantly, with what kind of keenness and curiosity is yoga really seen, if I talk about America?
Well, I think more and more people see it as a very healthy way to live. It's great for your physical and mental health. It increases your flexibility. I think more people realize that. I think, 20, 30 years ago, it had kind of a hippy-dippy reputation, but not anymore. It's, it's something that all sorts of people do. American football players do it, you name it. So people see the physical and mental benefits of it more and more each day.
The physical and the mental benefits more and more each day. And if you ever, bother to read the Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, there's so much more than the Ashtanga Yoga or the physical yoga, which is much talked about, which is equally important. Lovely Singh is also with us on the broadcast. She is with us in the studio. Lovely, I must say it's a very good day to talk about the heritage and the tradition of yoga in this country. It's great that it has become fashionable. It has become a cool thing these days to be a yoga practitioner.
Our hands in our
yes, actually, in fact, I would like to add that, as you said, that now I'm very happy that it's the 9th International Yoga Day, and we all, especially not just elderly people, but the youngster and the children, they are showing their interest to yoga because, they are finding it interesting. Now there are very different types of yoga, which is very, very important for the focus, for the concentration. So even the parents are realizing that how important it is, and the schools and the colleges, they all are introducing the yoga into it. And I would like to say that whether you are a journalist or a teacher or a professor or you are in your banking profession, it helps everywhere because it's not just what you do 1 hour on the mat. It's the way you live your life, it's the way you think, it's the way how you're talking to people, how you behave with others. So it starts with personal, definitely with your physical health and your mental health, and you will not realize that in just few months you start becoming a happier person, and in fact it helps the people around you, and it's a good bonding for the family, and then we help for the society. So now especially these days, what I would like to add, it has become very, very important that you are fit and you are living your life without pain. So we have to make sure that
Absolutely. And the Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, it is asked in the Yoga Sutra that what is yoga, and Patanjali goes on to explain that it's Chitti Vritti Nirodh, which means that you know how to control your mind or regulate your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, and align them with your breath. It is a science which is not just about the body fitness, but it aligns your mental fitness and your physical health at the same time. It is said that if you're a yoga practitioner, various other modern day, problems that you encounter like anxiety, depression that has become an endemic and perhaps pandemic to the entire world, there is increasing research to make these claims and make it more evident that this is perhaps the way that the world needs to follow.